Yes. Is that Jackson?
Yeah,
Jackson.
I remember, I remember that, 74, you said, you just found example for,
Did I what?
like, last week you said you just found example for,
Did I say I would do it today, right now, or did I say I would do it sometime?
reason,
Catch me back there, we'll talk about it. Remember this was like the reverse FOIL thing we talked about? Let's do an easy one. If you had x squared plus, I don't know, 5x plus 6, we would ask to factor that down. Remember this whole process here where we break it into two binomials. The first terms are always what times what gives you this, which would be x and x. Are you with me? And then the last terms here are what multiplied together gives you 6 and added together gives you 5. Remember that? So you got to sit down and think about your factors of 6. What times what gives you 6? But what times what is it when you add it together? Right, positive 2, positive 3. That's just our review there. If you multiply those two binomials, you'll get that trinomial. Well, unfortunately, today we're doing the harder ones, which are what happens when there's a number in front of the x squared. So here is it in all its glory. 5n squared plus 19n plus 12. I don't remember how many of these did we do? Did we do a lot of these? A lot?
Yeah, we have the item out, and then like the 5 and 6.
Right there's the answer. So here's the deal. You start off again with your binomial. The nice thing about this one is there's only one way to get 5n squared, which is Sage Hyde. What times what gives me 5n squared? 5 n on one side and an n on the other, right? And the problem comes here, children. You still say what times what gives you positive 12, but you have to remember whatever number you put here is going to get multiplied by this 5 and then added to whatever number you get here. So things are get a little choppier, a little more dicey, if you will. And you need to come up with a positive 19 when you add this and this together. So, I guess what are our choices here? And it's all trial and error. First of all, they're both positive, so this has to be positive. Now, if I would put a 4 here and a 3 here, 4 times 3 is 12. Is there some way I can get a positive 19 with 4 times 5 with a 20n and a 3n? No way to get 19, so it can't be 3, 4. Now I can switch those around, because it's going to change it. If I put a 3 here and a 4 there, 3 times 5 is 15n, and 4 times n is 4n, and lo and behold, only the miracle of science, you get that. So there's your answer, 5n plus 4 times n plus 3. Am I beating the proverbial dead horse that you already know this and I don't need to do it anymore, or? Lucas says, well, let's try one on our own. We'll see how many people get it right. That's a good point, Lucas. Let's go with this one. Oh, by the way, let's do this. 7a squared plus 53a plus 28. By the way, what's the first thing you're supposed to look at? I didn't say that. Anybody know what I really messed up because I didn't tell you the first thing you should do, actually.
is it ever something like divided by any other number?
Right. You need to look at all three terms and say, can I take something out of all three? Like, had this been, what, a 56, you would have divided the 7 out before you factored, but this one you can't, so you will do this right now. Let's see what you get. See if it's just me. Let's go for a 5. You want a lot of what? You're a keeper's point. We're on the high jump?
Jason.
Shot put?
There's just
I
about
almost
more
won
than
for this
those,
row
so it's kinda
being
hard.
It's impressive. Move up. Discus? We don't do discus? Do you do discus? Moves up, you don't do discus? Usually shot and discus usually go together. But that doesn't happen.
Discus.
What's it? The hammer throw? No?
You know they do pole vault?
College.
They do pole vault?
Yeah, but they do that at the snow. They have that at.
They don't do it at junior high level, do they?
Yeah, they do. That's what they said. But they didn't have it.
Alright, so we end up with Nathaniel Lick telling us he got what?
7A plus 7.
7A, wait. 7A plus 7 and
A plus 4.
A plus 4.
All
Well, let me see if this works. No, I don't think it will.
No, it's 35.
Yeah, because here you get 28 and here you get 7, now it gives you 35. So I'm guessing the 7 goes over here, the 4 goes there. So it's 49 plus 4. Stop me there if you have any questions, because I'm going to give you a lot of worksheets. It's not a lot, a fair amount of worksheets. So who did the guys?
We're ready to
You gotta take
take
shifts on the whole way.